Got enough of them. Enough of those. Because we're moving on. We're getting back to the Super Bowl someday, maybe with a different coach. Do you think? Okay, we'll just go with this one, and then I got a big question for you. Do you think that with the right coach, that Fields will succeed? How much potential do you see in Fields right now? It's kind of hard to see, I suppose.
Yeah, I absolutely believe that Fields will succeed in this league and with the Chicago Bears. I love his attitude, his demeanor, his passion for the game. I love that nothing so far has seemed to shake him. Nothing wavers his confidence, man. He got absolutely mauled against the Cleveland Browns, and he kept getting back up, and he's ready to go out there and still try to prove himself. I loved how he talked after that game as well. And yes. I doubt it'll ever get as ugly as that, and hopefully not for the rest of his career. Hopefully that's the worst that it ever gets, because he was absolutely getting killed out there.
For his sake.
But with ours. Mechanics, man, being a dual threat, like you mentioned earlier, being able to throw accurately on the run, I think he will succeed. And I just think the only thing that will hold him back is ourselves, Chicago Bears, because we've been known to do that. We don't have very good luck with developing quarterbacks. In fact, we've never done it.
I have a wild card question.
His arm strength too is insane. That dude can flick his wrist and launch a football 45 yards in the air. It's something
pretty
else.
accurate. If he can have the time to set his feet, it's accurate. But the thing is, the last game he didn't have any time for that at all, and he just But enough about the offense. I suppose we've kind of beat a horse on that for about 20 minutes. Let's see. So I really was impressed with the Chicago Bears defense against the Browns, because we got Odell Beckham out there. You had two potential Pro Bowl running backs. You have an elite offensive line. Baker Mayfield's supposed to be really good. And they did have 28 points, but they were out there 80% of the time. Roquan Smith was a monster. And when Mack was out, this is the point I was going to make. When Mack was out with that little dinger or whatever with his, I forgot what it was exactly, lower body, I think. Either way, when he was out, he stepped up like crazy. So my question for you is, do you think that Mack could potentially be expendable? And is he maybe a potentially expensive asset that we need to consider moving past? And Ryan Pace probably won't do it, but what's your thoughts on that?
Well, you look at what our salary cap situation is for the upcoming 2-3 years, and the lack of depth that we have on the defense. So I wouldn't say that keeping him is an absolute. I would like to keep him, sure. But if a good trade comes along where we can offload some of that salary, get some good draft picks, and invest more into depth with the Chicago Bears, I'd be for that. But Khalil Mack still has it to take. People forget just how good he really is because of last year. And
he's what you call a home wrecker.
Did a great job too.
It's just we suck.
Season.
Yeah, he's what you call a home wrecker. That dude will ruin your night.
Absolutely. I love Khalil Mack. Don't get me wrong.
Big talent.
But the Bears suck right now, and we have a talented young quarterback. I don't know when he'll be ready to take the next step, let alone everyone around him.
Right.
So that's just I don't know.
We like depth at linebacker. We definitely need some more DBs back there. So, I mean, if the right trade came along, like something that was the kitchen sink thrown at us for Khalil Mack, I'd entertain it.
Sure.
I would entertain it at least.
That's what I was thinking when I was watching Roquan Smith.
You guys
light it up.
So this is from an outsider's perspective. Always listen. You can just say no, but always listen to what people are offering. Because if somebody's offering an all-pro tackle to you,
Ryan Pace would never do it though, because that would mean admitting he's wrong.
He's already done that. It would take a lot of balls to make that. That's a move where, that's a franchise altering.
Did get Fields. He's such a roller coaster. Like Ryan Pace will make a great draft pick, and then he'll do something really stupid and not sign someone that he should have signed, or he'll sign someone he shouldn't sign. And he's just all over the place. He drives me nuts. Let's see. Oh yeah, which younger guys? This is kind of my last football question. Then we can kind of talk about whatever you guys want. But which younger guys would you commit to? Which guys just kind of stand out to you?
Oh, Jalen Johnson, Raquan Smith. Jalen Johnson, my goodness, he's becoming one of my favorite players on our team. He's having an incredible season. He's looking like one of the best corners in the league already. He's doing great against teams number one. Jalen Johnson, that's a guy you commit to.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully we don't cut him due to salary like we did to Fuller. At some point down the road.
And it's fun. He had a terrible game one. The first game of the season for him was awful.
The whole secondary got toasted.
And ever since then he's played really, really well.
Yeah, he's been something. I mean, I feel like Jackson stepped it up. He definitely got woken up in week one. I mean, I don't think he's ever been the same as he was, and I think he misses Kyle Fuller. Like, he's never been quite the same as he was in like 2018, but that's just my opinion. But I'm sure we have plenty more. I have some basketball topics, but is there any other football topics you guys wanted to cover?
I'm happy that Eddie Goldman looks like he's going to be playing on Sunday for the first time since the 2019 season. He opted out last year. He hasn't played so far. He's the man in the middle. That's the big guy. He changes the defense dramatically, man, especially against the run. And, with DeAndre Swift going up against Jamal Williams, that great 1-2 punch, we're going to need him. Eddie is back. Thank God. Can't wait.
Dude, the Lions are intimidating. I'm not bullcrapping. Like, this is the first time I'm actually ever saying that in the history of the Bears football that I'm saying I'm a little bit worried about these Lions because they want to win bad.
I love how they've been playing with a lot of heart. They do got some talent over there, and they've been in some really close games that they barely lost to the Baltimore Ravens. It took a record.
That was what a heartbreaker, huh?
That was but that's Detroit football, though. They tend to lose games like that.
Fourth and 19, and you give up the first down, and then they kick a 66 yarder. Like, that
sucks.
One thing
I'm worried about for the Detroit Lions game is their pass rush, their ability to get penetration and get to the quarterback.
Yeah,
they are top 10. I believe they're 7th right now at getting to the quarterback. Pressures, hitting, and getting sacks. You saw that against Lamar Jackson. They were making a long day for him.
The front seven made his day miserable.
And that's an MVP in this league.
Yes.
It could be a long day for us. So hopefully we come with our A game, and hopefully we get creative offensively and we roll out Justin Fields, unlike we did against the Cleveland Browns last week. Because if not, he could be in for another day of 3-4 sacks.
There was no screen passes either. There was no just quick little confidence builders. You know what I mean?
I don't blame Fields for that day at all. Right. One. Andy Dalton's hurt, and he's not announced to be the guy until, to me, what seemed like the last minute. So he's thrown in there, right? Mm-hmm. I talked about this before. Me and JD have talked about this before, kind of like what we think the plan should have been for Fields, and we thought the Lions game would have been a better game to bring him along and let him start. So you're tossing the young kid in there, trial by fire. Just to the wolves, and then on top of that, the O-line he got no help the entirety of the day. He got no help. Just sacked 9 times. That's an excuse. That's inexcusable, man.